Dreaming of a better sleep? Tossing and turning is not your destiny. And Ollie is here to help. Ollie invites you to sink into sweet, sweet slumber to improve your mental and physical health and overall wellness. More than just melatonin, Ollie's ingredients help you unwind your mind for a delightfully dreamy drift off. Sleep is on the way at Ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Get in, loser! Mean Girls is now streaming on Paramount Plus. Join Katie Heron as she meets the plastics in Tina Fey's new twist on the modern classic. Get ready for more of the rumors, backstabbing, and jokes you loved from the original movie with some fetch surprises. Rated PG-13. Wear pink and head to ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 2095. What's a budget date? Why you need them as a couple, by Amanda Brownlow of HelloBrownlow.com. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday, and thank you so much for making the time to tune into Optimal Relationships Daily. I'm Greg Audino, your host and narrator, here to read another article for you about relationship building. Now, this one comes from Amanda Brownlow of HelloBrownlow.com. She focuses a lot on the financial side of family and parenting life. And in this post, she's going to talk about the value of what she refers to as a budget date. So let's hear what she's got for us as we optimize your life. What's a budget date? Why you need them as a couple? By Amanda Brownlow of HelloBrownlow.com. Making budgets is just so romantic. I love it when my husband talks those numbers to me. Said no wife ever. But yet, we need to talk about money. It's hard to talk about money when you can't seem to find the time. Maybe your jobs or kids get in the way of real, deep conversation about your finances. Several years ago, when we decided to go to one income, my husband had an idea. Let's go to dinner and talk about our finances in a lower pressure environment. It was then that the budget date was born. So, what's a budget date? You've heard about movie dates, dinner dates, and the like. But today we're talking about something brand new. Budget dates. No, it isn't a cheap date, although I do love saving money when we go out. A budget date is just like it sounds. Budget dates are when you and your spouse have alone time, normally out of the house, to talk about your budget and financial health. Forget fighting about money. Budget dates open the door to honest conversation about your overall financial health. When you talk about your budget, you can more easily achieve your goals with your partner. Why a budget date? Dates give us an opportunity to be alone with our spouses and reconnect. We share food, laughter, and actual conversation. Your mind doesn't wander about if you should start the next load of laundry or when you last showered. Being out and being focused on just your spouse opens a wide opportunity to discuss whatever you'd like. In this case, finances. Isn't a budget date in public uncomfortable? When you go out in public, what is an embarrassing thing that could happen? Your skirt could be tucked into your underpants. You could spill your drink in unfortunate places. You could get into a fight with your spouse, and no one wants that. Fights about money are more easily erupted at home, in private, where no one can see or hear you. When you're in public, the likelihood of both parties to remain calm and think of real, practical solutions goes up. But people can hear us talk about our money. Yes, nosy table neighbors can hear and listen to your conversation, but honestly, I'm probably listening to their conversation too. And you know what? They'll forget about it as soon as they start eating or ease into their own conversation. Unless the people next to you happen to be friends or acquaintances, I wouldn't worry too much about it. But my spreadsheets. Look, I love a good budget spreadsheet as much as the next girl, but listen, you don't need it. Bring a small, simple notepad and pen to jot down questions, topics, and notes. Don't look at your phone, and good heavens, don't bring your tablet. Do they actually work? Yes, budget dates actually work. We've been on several when we know a big financial decision is coming up. The action of stepping away from our everyday life, meaning a baby tugging at us for more food, gives us the ability to converse about what we need to. The decision to live on one income would not have happened so readily if we didn't go on the budget date that preceded it. We were able to discuss the pros and cons of me staying home full time. We were able to talk real numbers. There were ways that we found to cut back on expenses. I established goals for myself as a stay-at-home mom. If we would have been at our own dinner table discussing this, I would have become distracted by our baby or doing a chore. Being out helped us focus. But I can't afford to go on dates all the time. I know, going on a date just to talk about money seems excessive, especially if you're trying to save money. Budget dates are meant to help you through tough financial decisions, or even just start to work on your budget. Going out provides a new perspective and a space where you're less likely to fight. Settling a concrete date gives you time to prepare any questions, comments, and concerns ahead of time. But when you just need to update your budget or tweak a few things, why not set a regular budget meeting? My husband and I have budget meetings every Sunday during our kiddos' nap time. We review transactions, update our budget spreadsheet, and adjust when necessary. This also allows us to pay bills coming due in the next week and make transfers from account to account if needed. The best part? I can wear my yoga pants and a messy bun. Before you go. Before you run off to your first budget date, here are a few things to think about and take notes on. What is the purpose of the budget date? Goals for the date, i.e., come to an agreement on budget, decide to transition to one income, find a way to pay for vacation, etc. Questions for your spouse about money, finances, and/or budget. And concerns you have about the goal in number 2, that being goals for the date. Bring that sheet with you on your date. It's not nerdy or uncomfortable to pull a piece of paper out of your purse while at dinner. Trust me. It can help you guide the conversation and stay focused. So I task you with this. Go to your spouse and let them know you want to talk about whatever financial topic. Suggest that you go out instead of staying in to talk about it. Set a date, find a sitter, make reservations, and jot down notes of what you want to talk about. You just listened to the post titled, "What's a Budget Date? Why You Need Them as a Couple?" by Amanda Brownlow of HelloBrownlow.com, and be sure to stick around for my commentary right after this. Now, I am a big believer that if you want to be your best self in your relationships, or in anything you do, you need to fuel yourself properly. And that's why I'm so happy to have this show sponsored by Factor. Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals make eating better every day easy. You'll have over 35 options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan and veggie, and more. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, upscale, and healthy options done easily. Not to mention it's flexible for your schedule. Get as much or as little as you need by choosing anywhere from 6 to 18 meals per week. Plus, you can pause or reschedule your deliveries anytime with no hassle whatsoever if something changes. So, head to factormeals.com/optimal50, that's optimal50, and use code optimal50 to get 50% off. That's code optimal50 at factormeals.com/optimal50 to get 50% off. Picture a wardrobe upgrade with quality essentials at an unbeatable price. Quince has you covered with timeless pieces that never go out of style. You'll have them in your closet forever. Quince has all the must-haves, like Mongolian cashmere crewneck sweaters from $50, iconic 100% leather jackets, and versatile flow-knit activewear. And all Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. That's because by partnering directly with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of the middleman and passes the savings on to us. And most importantly, Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. And as for me, I love Quince's versatility too. They have great home items as well as clothes, and I've been really happy with the bedding that I bought from them. When you look at it and you feel the material, you can tell easily that it's of high quality. So indulge in affordable luxury. Go to quince.com/ORD for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/ORD to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/ORD. And thank you very much to Amanda for this post. A good reminder issued to all couples. I love this idea, and we've talked a million times about how crucial it is to be communicative and on the same page about finances, as not doing so can quickly derail relationships. But I think it should also be said, in light of today's post, that talking about budgeting or going on budget dates is not only about money. Beneath the surface is really an honest discussion about priorities, about safety, about teamwork. It's not just money. It's really the health of your relationship that's on the table. There are so many components that keep a good relationship functioning. And while some of them are really on the nose, like physical affection, time spent together, or other easily identifiable love languages, there are a lot that lie between the cracks as well. And having a stable financial foundation is absolutely a way of ensuring good camaraderie with your partner. So don't be afraid to go out there and don't mistake this for something materialistic. But that's going to bring us to the end for today, everybody. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and do consider planning a budget date with your beloved. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and be sure to come back tomorrow and join us again for both our regular Sunday episode as well as our weekly bonus episode. That's where your optimal life awaits.